Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Okay, I was trying to debug CB earlier today. What is that here? That was a glitch. Okay. Let me add Does that work? If I go here. Yeah, there it is. I'm still having issue with this. Is it better? Okay. Alone in the world. If I do this, if I do that, save config, and if I do then refresh, okay, it's a little bit, ooh, and cloud stuff. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's keep that. Let's keep this one. Cool. Right. This I don't need to see that. Do I want to keep this one open? But I want to keep the map open in case we want to look at it. This I can close, this I can close. This is today project. Let's move you kind of here. Okay. Oh, I didn't update you. Let's do that. Okay, this looks good. Okay. Great. Let's return to here. Okay, we're getting there. So I don't need you. I don't need that. can share my screen. Is the drop game working?
Bonjour. Hi.
C# Titan, hello. How are you?
Yay!
Did I land? That's a start. It's Friday. It's Friday Lux. Friday Luck. How are you, C# Titan? Oh, that was so close. Doing great. Happy to hear that or read that. My music is a little bit loud, at least on my side. Is the music too loud for you on your side? Can you hear the music? Maybe I should just lower my volume. Let's do that instead. This would be better, I think. Music is fine here, cool. I just, some background stuff, vibe, chill vibe. So I think we can minimize this. I try different view now. I have this. Where, oh, whoa, you're in the corner. I don't see that on my screen. It's like a new view. And I have this one, if I want to keep it kind of all the time. I wish I had the tour and I could zoom it, so like, it would be nice. Is it a different URL? I don't think it's a different URL. Right, if I do tour, nah, it's not a different URL. Is it hot where you are in Melbourne? It's winter, right? Right now? So I'm guessing it's lower than usual, but yeah, but cold. Like for you, cold is like 20 to 20 Celsius. I'm assuming you're running in Celsius, maybe not. So I think 20 is like 80 Fahrenheit. Okay. So last time, yeah, I want to know where is my database. There's a database that is push all the time. Maybe here. Data. So what's the branch we're in? App. Okay, that's cool. So sync service, that's what I want to learn a bit more. It's currently 9 degrees. Okay. Okay, so that's a decent, like that's a temperature personally that I love. Right now here, it's like 26. And like higher than that for me is like, I'm not comfortable. Like I prefer like you said, 9, 15, even the -10. Are like obviously like not wearing a t-shirt and shorts, but with proper gear, feel more comfortable than 30. I'm not comfortable at 30, and I have a flare. Put my nose in my glasses somehow. Okay, let's go in a regular view for now. So last time we were running, let's try to run this. I'm guessing it will start the emulator. Cool. We're having trouble where the synchronization doesn't do what I want. And also there's data that stay in the database. I mean, it's good, but I would like to, I don't know how to flush it. So I need to learn that. So this morning I was trying to do other things. CB was working weirdly. So I tried to fix it. So now CB should be fixed. But but initially I was trying to understand a little bit more, and I was working with Gemini just to, you know, save my my tokens for the stream. But then maybe we could try to debug or learn with Gemini today. Anti-gravity, I like that. Like, you know, it's VS Code. But yeah. And I wish, can I, if I create a new file, paste that, and I say it's markdown, will you show me the, that's unfortunate. I want to see the mermaid. Interesting. It's really hard to read though. Bad choice of color. Rectangle. There's no other color, right? Hey, Game Lord, hello. How are you? So I think what we want is to write some kind of Are you working? Okay. Yeah, I feel like the page is displayed wrong also, but so I think I will stop this. There is deployment error. I'm gonna continue. No, why is there a deployment error? Like, do I need to do that? I was working 2 days ago, Wednesday, and I don't think, did I open my computer? I didn't close my computer. Oh, maybe I reboot. Yeah, I reboot this morning. But I'm assuming because I'm on Windows. So if I open this, and what is it again? .NET workload list. Yeah, I have that NetMaui and Android. And if I look on the and it's 1020, and if I go on the WSL, oh, Maui Android. Okay, well, let's do that then. Install install Maui Android. Let's try that. Workload not found. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Look, locally didn't found it, and now I will look. Successfully install. Okay, so now if I do list, yeah, now we have it. Excellent. So now if we try to rebuild these, let's say not the full, but just this one, this guy. Meanwhile, I think I want to open a new file, temporary, and I will spec what I want in terms of in a sync what I want. Is my testing. Cool, it's working.
Bonjour. Hi. How are you today?
Hello, TBD with the voice of Sardi Dev. How are you? I'm good. I was so tired yesterday. Long day, commuting and stuff. I'm not used to go to the office. It's hard. And it's hot. It was higher than 30 with the humidity factor. It was, they had the radio, they were saying like it's 45 or something, so it was like very, but I'm lucky the train have AC, but the subway doesn't. But it was not too packed, so you know, at least. But yeah. Well, you're laughing, but it's true. Like I'm not used to commute and like, and I don't know. The office is nice. People are awesome. Oh, I brought it upstairs. I got my little package, welcome package, and I'll have like a water bottle and a. Well, two kind of different water bottle. Yeah, exactly. You want to commute, but not in the rush hour. So you don't have to touch anyone. Oh, I know, and like it was, you know, first few days of a new place, there's a bunch of trainings. It's not the most interesting, though it's important. Though like there was good training, but a lot of like issue where like you're trying to connect, you don't have the permission, you try to get the permission, open a ticket, and it's just like, you know, a bunch of stuff like that. So I felt like it drained me yesterday. But today I felt refreshed. I don't know, maybe I should check if I slept with my watch. Yeah, slept well last night, so you should have be ready apparently. My watch told me that. So I should be good. Yeah, and yeah. So the plan of today is to work on notebook mark, and we'll try to fix that synchronization. It doesn't work the way I want, and this morning I was trying to go with Gemini, trying to like, in fact, I just say, hey, there's a synchronization. I don't know, because like it was all generated, so I was like, I don't know where it is. Tell me where it is and how it works. It did that. I now open Visual Studio. I have the service here. Did it compile? It doesn't compile. This solution contains package with vulnerability. All good. But maybe I need to reopen Visual Studio for the workload to be. Let's try that. I don't think I need to reopen it, but oh no, it closed. I was googling also this morning. Maybe you know TBD or like anyone, Game Lord or C Sharp Titan or like anyone who's joined us and didn't chat yet. I was googling earlier today, and there's framework that exists. There's like a Microsoft.NET framework to do synchronization. Any one of you are having to manage that? It's been a while since I did synchronization. I was excited. That was the part that interested me the most, and I kind of like vibe coded, and I not regret, but I was like, I wish I had looked a little bit more, because I mean, like, you know, I was looking for that part. Yeah, so this like Notebookmark is like since the beginning was a website, and there's an API and a database, right? And we are building .NET MAUI, so device app, and that device I wanted to be able to. So Notebookmark is like a place where like you article you read. Right now I'm reading in like another app, but eventually we'll have the article available in that app. So you read, then you take notes. The notes are going on a database locally on the device. When you go back online, there's a synchronization, and right now it go by dates, I think, but obviously on the server it kind of update more often because it kept the connection. I'm not sure. That's what I want to investigate. But in my head, if there's, you know, if there's article and like in the device version there's a comment, and on the server, the web version, there's nothing, well, just push it. And right now what's happening, it deletes the comment. So it's like, no, like, you know, text should win over nothing. So I feel like I will just say, this is the scenario, like this is a light client. It's not like a client where you could do everything. The admin tool is the website, and the light version is the device where you have limited action possible. But I know there was like, I was Googling it, and there was like a framework. And I don't remember how I was doing a lot of like synchronization before. I'm guessing what I was doing before was doing it all on the database side. Probably manually, because I was in charge of all the database. So I'm pretty sure I was doing it all manually because I didn't trust anything. And in our case, maybe it would be better, but then like I'm not sure how I would do it. So we need to check a little bit more, I think. Yeah, so still .NET MAUI doesn't exist in the namespace Microsoft. what I'm trying to do. Where was I? The .NET MAUI app doesn't compile right now. There's this error. But I did install the .NET workload, so I'm not sure what's missing. So while this is happening, let's have a look. So sync service, okay. Last time, timestamp. Yeah, see, sync, I don't think I want anything to be deleted. Yeah, let's brainstorm on what I want. Okay. Let's rework the synchronization service. All the major features are only available the .NET MAUI or Android app has only a subset of the feature possible. When working offline, it can add or edit or delete local comments. It cannot add or delete new post. Knowing that, let's review the process of how the synchronization between the local database with the server version should work. Should work. Yeah. The tool know better how to write English than me. Yes. Fantastic. At least one of us know how to write English. And by the way, I'm running the map today, so if you wanna, I'm running the map. I have a new view with the map. I even have like a smaller version, though. C# Fritz still didn't have implement the tour running, so like the map is tiny in this way. You know, we only see Titan, C# Titan, and myself on the like both extremity of the map. I know I could be in Alaska, but then like, yeah, we'll be kind of closer, I guess. What does the map do? Well, you do ! map, and you put the city where, like a city, comma, a country you want, and you will be tagged. That map, let me open it here, and let's go in this view instead, so there's no duplication. It's a map created by C# Fritz, and like it show like where people interact with it, There will be like a tour game. It's just for fun. See, you're here. We can zoom. Oh look, we can see you. Hello. I visit Zurich. That's the closest I visit from your home, or if it's your home. I spent less than 24 hours there because it was COVID and the border were closing, so I rushed into Canada. I just had the time to have a dinner with my friend, and then the next morning, flying back to Canada. But yeah, so see now, let's go somewhere else. Well, so there's no one. So now if I click the tour, it will go through all the participants. So that's a feature, and now it's moving. C# Titan, and then myself, and then nothing. Yeah, and the map is available here if you want to interact with it. And there's games. Yeah. I like right now he's looking for like what interesting feature. It's a thing he built on streaming. I know he worked on it, but I'm not sure if it was all done streaming. But yeah, C# Fritz, right? You know him. I'm pretty sure I saw you, Game Lord, on C# Fritz stream. So I'll assume you know who he is. GitHub Copilot, still in progress. To continue. What? GitHub Copilot is still in progress. If you continue, you may lose pending changes. Yeah. What pending changes? I shouldn't have done anything in this project. Did I do something in this project? Oh, apparently I did. So here are the things that should happen during the synchronization. We should get the comments edited or created while offline should be pushed to the real online version, online database. That's not clear. To the main database, yeah. The comments edited or created while offline on the mobile app should be pushed to the main database. The post that was deleted, no. Any post that was deleted on the online database while the app was offline should be also deleted. Any new posts that were added on the main database should be added on the local database. Any conflict should be listed for the user to decide if it wants to. No. If there's conflict, inform the user with toast and log the details. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. So now if we go back in VS Code, the project ran into a problem during the last operation. SDK as specified could not be found. What? No, I don't want WPF. I don't want that. Why would I want that? Windows? No. Okay, if we unload, let's reload.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hello, Surly. How are you?
Bonjour. Hi. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Bonjour. Hi.
Can we start now? Yeah, sure. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm Frank Boucher, your host. I don't think I did anyway a proper introduction. Why do I see notification? That should not happen. I'm lucky I was not sharing my screen. How's everybody? How is everybody? It's Friday. It is Friday today. Why it's not working? This project has been, like, not this project, the Maui, the Android app has been a source of trouble since I start working on that thing. I miss the web stuff. I guess it's just experience. But I don't want to install the... Why installing this? I don't want that. Oh, am I running twice? No. WPF. I don't want to install this. So many things. Meanwhile, let's try to land. How was your week, Sardi? Or anybody, feel free to share how was your week. Did I land again? Wow. CB, don't. Why are you welcoming me twice? You did it. Busy. Yeah. So she's still there? Sorry. Hope she's getting better. Do you know when she will? What's the proper word? When, not release, but when she will be able to go back home? Discharge, yes. Thanks. Power off. Am I the only one who landed and no digital friends land? Oh my god. They shouldn't be here. So this is done. Not all of them. Oh, poor game lord. Following the wall. Okay, let's try to reload the project. The Maui app project doesn't compile. Can you fix that? From time to time when I start Visual Studio, it crash. No, not crash, it cannot compile. Let's go simple. Let's go simple. How's the weather on your side, sorry Dev, is it still hot? They say it will go down on your side, but you know, it's still summer, so I'm guessing it's still hot. Oh, lucky you. Well, for the weather, lucky you. How can I make that bigger like this? Let's do a bunch of stuff. Oh, is it? Cannot find the parameter LA. Or maybe I type. What did happen between now and Wednesday? Who knows? I don't know. Except the reboot, there was nothing. Are you done? Okay, so now if I try to reload it, Oh, Kimi is here. Let's try Kimi. The project Maui app doesn't load and doesn't want to compile. Help me with that. And you know what? Let's create a new thing. Maybe I need to reopen the Visual Studio. I don't use enough Visual Studio. I feel like it used to be my daily driver, and now I feel like I spend so much time in VS Code that I feel like a visitor. Doesn't feel home, sadly. And because there's the tool to do Maui in Rider, right? Because if I think my computer at my new job will probably be like, right now I have a temporary laptop, but I think in the future it will be a Mac. So I guess like spending time learning this, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Though I'm not sure what I will have permission to install, so. Step 1, inspect the solution file. Okay, it's doing all the thing. A new job? Yeah, a new job, Game Lord. I don't know what you remember of me where I was working, but yeah, I started this week working at Schneider Electric as a tech lead for the I forgot the name, API stuff for the home, not home, but the building sensor thingy. Yeah, it's cool. So yeah, so MS, you're right, and then the AI company was Eureka. Well, that's good that you don't remember the. And yeah, and now it will be Schneider Electric, or SE. So I'm guessing, like, next week I'm meeting my manager. He was off this week, but so the first week it's always training and stuff. It didn't matter, so that's why I started. So I have more time to brainstorm with him and see what could I stream, or if it makes sense, or like how we, you know, what will be the impact of the stream. Because when I can hit 2 targets with a stream, I prefer that. Otherwise, if like there's no reason for me to stream work, then I will just maybe slightly change hours and, you know, continue to work on the stuff we work. I think it's a French, like it's all over the places, but I think it's a French company. Well, it's big. Honestly, I knew the company. I knew it was kind of big, but I didn't know it was that big. Like when I start looking to it to learn for like in prep for the interviews and stuff, that's what I was like, oh, it's big. There's offices in many places and stuff like that. very structured, very well organized. I don't get it. Why all that? The code didn't change. Like, that's all code that you changed this morning, and it's like doesn't make any sense. Did the computer change that much? I don't know. What is it like? What? Could it be because this is open? Let's save this. And let's close that. Let's close the folder. Don't save. Let's just open a new VS Code. Just paste that here in case. Maybe that was a problem. Am I? No. Okay, so there's something in the sync service. Yeah, the storage. Okay, let's remove that. Let's discard the changes then. What? We? It was a Rager project before? Let's change the test. Let's discard the change. I discard the changes done in sync services and the test. Can you try again? Whoa.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hello, GT, how are you? Oh, Fuel is here too. Hello, hello. I discard the change done in sync service and the matching unit test. Can you try again? Can I interrupt? It doesn't want me to interrupt. Let's do stop and do this. Discarded, I should have it. Oh, where did you land? Oh, here? Is it you here? It's the rig version today, guys. It's impossible. I tried 3 times, I landed 3 times. I guess I should, maybe my Maui project doesn't work well, but I should definitely go buy a lotto ticket because, man. Freda, was it Freda? Oh yeah, it's Freda. I put my my vision of our screen, that the stream version, a little bit smaller, so I could see like multiple things around, and like it's harder for me to let's make it bigger. Now maybe it will help a little bit. Why are you doing that? Why? Why I was trying to target different thing here, I don't get it. You know what? I think I will change all that. Remove all changes. Yeah, let's try that. Let's stop you. Let's even close it. Undo and continue. Boom. Let's discard all changes. Great. Let's come here. Let's go to get FB, then notebook mark. I tried to build from here. That's on the Linux side. No, it is like, there's no rig version, but today it definitely feels like it's a rig version. On the Linux side, it works. On the Windows side, it... So let's try... Can I open the solution in Visual Studio running in WSL? Can I do that? Not like this. Why? You suggest me something. I liked it. Oh. Everything works fine from here. So now if I do .NET build from, oops. Well, obviously, if I don't type the good command, it won't work. More than an hour just to build a solution that was working the previous day. Oh, look like it's working. So the problem is in Visual Studio then? Okay, before we open it, should we try to open it first? Should we go and paste our change? Let's try to do that. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how you do, Gemini. Any plans for the weekend? Any plan for the weekend? What's the forecast for this weekend? I have no idea. Today is warning heat, and yeah, today 32, tomorrow 28, Sunday 27. Pretty hot. No plans, we'll see. Oh, sounds like thing I like. Daughters is coming visiting during the weekend, so guessing we'll have a dinner. And she probably comes to see all her friends around and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe tomorrow morning I could go bike before the heat really goes in. Okay, so you built me a plan. So sync service rework plan. This plan, let's make it bigger. Can I make it bigger? Yeah, I can make it very big. This plan details the rework, important conflict resolution policy. We propose a server win policy component notes. Yeah, there won't be any. I'm one user, And if I'm offline, then I'm not online. Okay, looks good. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe I can fly. So I will fall eventually. I have stuff to show you. I don't have a lot of stuff to show. Yeah, maybe tomorrow morning I could go bike. Because today, when we finish that, it will be mostly noon. So the peak of the temperature. So I guess it's not a good idea to go bike then. And I need to work anyway. So maybe in the afternoon. I guess tomorrow morning is my best time. Oh look! Oh, that was close, GT. Groversaurus with 92. Yay! So while this is going, is it safe, you think, to open a few files and look around? So that's the main layout. I guess at some point it changed. The main layout now is not fluent stuff anymore. Can I see? Oh, was it done? Why you say that, CB? I guess CB, you need to know about my new work, eh? That's a weird comment. CB, that's no. Can I remove that comment? Sorry, Surly Dev. That's a weird comment. Okay, I successfully complete the rework of the synchronization service. Verify the change and open the pull request. Here a summary of the work. Have a nice weekend, Game Lord, with your no plan. Enjoy it, your freedom for the weekend, and see you next week. Update the pull logic, expand, blah, blah, blah. For the full breakdown, task. A to-do list to track progress during the implementation. Walkthrough. Walkthrough we want. Oh, I created like a file. Walkthrough. That's cool. Okay. Accept all. Let's try if it compile again. Yeah, so how can I check? I don't have the extension here, I think. It's only in VS Code that I have the git lens and you could see the history of a file. Can I do that here? I don't think so. Or can I? Stash GitHub issue pull request. No. But I'm pretty sure like this was not div and it was fluent stuff eventually. That's why we lost the correct size of it. And then the next thing was the navigation menu. We lost the icon at some point. It's using Razor stuff like CSS. That's not the, yeah, like we lost all the, cool. Does it compile? Everything compile. Let's see if we're lucky and if we can open it. So let's close that folder just in case it locked some stuff. So this is anti-gravity is now off. So let's open VS Code. Not VS Code, Visual Studio. And let's open the solution. I'm guessing if I open it from, should I try to open it from WSL? Let's try that. Open the folder and I forgot how to do that. Is it network? No, it's not network. I thought it was like a folder called Linux. It was compiling anyway on the Windows side also. So let's try this way. Ah, cool, perfect. Can I make you a little bit bigger? Now the API, no. This should be the default. Set up a startup project. Great. Let's open the device manager. Whoop. Hey Mohamed, hello. Honestly, I enjoy my time playing with anti-gravity, Mohamed. Nice to see you from YouTube. Yeah, it works. It works great. It's just that right now I'm building that .NET MAUI thing, app, not thing, app, and that's why I'm like kind of using Visual Studio today a little bit more. But we did the work right now just a few minutes ago from there. Loved it. Honestly, anti-gravity, like I really like, did you try anti-gravity CLI? That works also very well, though, like you don't see the file. So you need to be comfortable, like letting, you know, being full agent kind of thing. You know, like there's no interaction with you, or like you don't see the file and stuff like that. So often I do a lot of like planning and then I let it go. So I know like everything was detailed. Okay, let's ask something to or maybe I don't know how to ask the question. How can I delete the database inside the emulator? Uninstall the app from the emulator. Can I do that? On no package. If I do ls is not recognized. I just want to do that once, so I don't want any button or anything, but when I try to run the adb shell command, it doesn't work. Or maybe I should go back to Copilot for that. Why am running in Copilot just using Kimi? Anyone try the Microsoft model? I didn't try it yet. So I guess, can I make that bigger? Okay, so now if I do device, no, if I do ADB, there it is. Okay. Permission denied. Permission denied. Now it worked. Okay, cool. So now if I do this, I'm just running that. Okay, let's try to run it again. Boom. Let's do that. It will deploy. And while it's deploying, it needs to rebuild first. So while it's doing that, let's, since it's compiling, let's go, let's just dev2. Let's just run random blog post. Oh no, it doesn't compile again. Okay, so it's something related to it's really, really annoying. Okay, so let's reopen the app thingy. I'll put that here for temporary. So now, let's do a new thing. What would be the .NET command to run the Maui app inside the emulator? I don't get it. It was compiling and everything a few minutes ago, and now it says it's missing reference and things like that. Why? in the terminal on the Windows side or in the WSL side, the solution compile and there's no problem. But inside Visual Studio, there's a bunch of errors. Can you tell me why? That's just what I need to do? Seriously? Let's try it. Let's clear. I guess I should have specified a specific project though. Let's see. Should I specify the project? I want to use the emulator that is already running. It's stuck. It's not what? Let's try to see. Now it's trying to do stuff on the other side, so I need to wait. I should run in work trees. Close Visual Studio. Yeah, I guess, huh? Build successful. Are you sure? Common reason: Visual Studio error, terminal build works. Visual Studio cache issue. Maintain a project cache. IntelliSense out of sync. Multi-targeting confuse. Your MAUI project target multiple framework. Yeah, but why is it targeting so many different framework? I don't. Okay, now it doesn't do anything. Let's go back here. Let's do a clear screen. Let's try that command. Oh no, fail. SQLite PCL raw lib. Okay, and if we do this on the Windows side, or the path maybe not perfect though. Yeah, I guess the SDK, like the Android SDK, is only installed on the Windows side. But I will have to fix the SQLite PCL raw thingy. Okay, now we are uploading the new app. Okay, so something is cached in Visual Studio. We need to learn again Visual Studio, I guess. Or we bypass now that we know the commands, but the problem was I was trying to debug initially and it was not working great. That's why we switch. Cool, so now we have our app. Great, so now the app has been deployed. So I could open another, oh, And in Windows, the app has been deployed. In Linux, what we can do is do a aspire run. And then I need to specify the path. Wait, what? It's src. And then yeah, because we need also the backend, right? Let's add that to the notes. I want to remember it. Where are my notes? Here. Cool, so now the web app is also running. Let's bring it here. So now let's wait until all of it is running. Come on, the API is good, so I'm guessing I should be able to go in post now. And if I do this, no, like that. Cool. And let's add another one. Let's go through here. Post, log in, log as Frank. Cool. Let's do this post. Excellent. Cool. Now if we go back here, I don't know how often it's synchronized, but if I do this and try again, we see that. So now let's go offline. So we'll go in airplane mode. So now we are in airplane mode. So let's change that first one. Let's add a comment on that first one. Wait, what? Okay. Interesting. Okay, if I do save, the node was created successfully. Okay. Okay. Okay, and I see it here. So if I go back and come, now I see that. And it remembers everything. Okay, great. So now if I go back online, sync conflict, comment was deleted online, local edit. Okay, we'll have to work on that more. At least now we have a way to push. Like we'll have to understand why it's not working properly, though. Saving the state. Cool. Let's close this. Okay, so let's wrap it up. Last call if you want to try to land today. I will wrap up the stream. How many are we? I don't think we are a lot today, so I may just like is there any who's streaming? Yeah, good. Yeah, so I think I think I will just wrap it up today. Thank you for everybody who joined, lurk, and participate on today's stream. Let's run the wrap up. Let's do that. So today we tried to work on notebook more. Well, we did some work. But it's still like I think we made some progress on the clarity, but it still doesn't work as I want. So today I think I'm the only human who landed today. Yeah. So that's about it. That's how the notes are. This core was Grovosaurus. And I have some notes that I took. Excellent. Cool. So just hide this. And just like that, thank you everybody. I wish you a good weekend. Not sure how will look the next week in terms of stream, but I'll definitely give it a try. So See you then. Bye bye.